I want to talk about Miss Daphne. Miss Daphne was on Pop the Balloon or Find Love, episode 89. And I want to talk about her and three men that she interacted with on the episode. This was actually the very first man that came out. His name is Ron. He's a pediatric nurse. He's also, he has a British accent, very handsome, and you could see it in her eyes. She got the googly eyes for him. But the problem is, it wasn't reciprocated. So let's listen to their interaction because he does not choose her.
Dogs, they don't live with me though.
Okay, so where do they live?
In London.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. All right, so I am going to have you pop one more balloon.
Okay, this one. I'm sorry.
It was the animals, wasn't it? All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
I think he's very handsome, real clean cut, definitely my type aesthetically. And I think that we meshed as far as our interests. But yeah, that's why I had it unpopped.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Just the animal things. Like I like her, I liked everything, but I'm actually looking for somebody that I really fancy. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, sure.
All right, thank you.
I'm actually looking for someone that I really fancy. So that hurts a little bit, but that's life. It happens to the best of us. Okay. Now, when someone does come along that fancies you, Daphne, you don't dismiss them because they don't have on the clothes that you really like. That's an easy fix. But let's listen in.
All right, our two ladies. Oh, no. Okay, why did you end up popping?
I ended up popping first off because just the attraction level. I would have loved to see you dressed up and like really put it on to come out here and see the ladies. But that's not for me. Like, I still wanted to hear more from you. And although your answers were great, I still want to feel like I'm like physically attracted. Like when I see you, I know that it's you for sure. But you, tall, dark, and handsome, you're doing your thing. So thank you.
Thank you for that.
And now she's someone that's your type?
Yeah, she is my type. I like Daphne's answers. I like her look a lot. So she was definitely my type.
Okay, thank you. Do you have her unpopular?
Now, I think that Jay may be a diamond in the rough. I mean, I could clearly see that he's a diamond. He's tall, dark, and handsome. You said it yourself. So if he was dressed the way Ron was dressed, and let's say if he didn't have the glasses and he had the contact lenses, you would have been probably googly eyed over him just as much as you were with Ron. And by the way, this guy, Jay, he is an IT uh, software engineer. So he got himself together. And I really believe that this was a major oversight on Daphne's end. To dismiss a guy because of the way he dresses, I mean, my goodness, if that's his only problem and he's receptive to upgrading his look, I did it to my husband. My husband didn't know how to dress when I first met him. So I really do believe that Daphne missed out on her blessing with this man because he didn't present himself, I'm going to say perfectly. I know she probably wouldn't agree with that. I'm not looking for a perfect man, but you had him right in front of you. And because he wasn't dressed and presented himself like Ron, you let him slip away. I have one more man that I want you to listen to their interaction. His name is Burton, and he is a business owner. And as you can see, he is well dressed, tailored suit, speaks well, and everything. Let's listen to their interaction. Well, first, he asked the question, He asked a question. So I will let you listen to the question that he poses to the women, and then you could hear Daphne's response.
When
was the last time you actually got truly chosen, not just wanted?
I'm giving him a chance to think about that. That's a thinker.
All right, let's hear Daphne's response.
And answer this question.
My name is Daphne and I'm 29. I actively choose myself first in all things that I do because I'm not in a relationship. Obviously, I always lead with my own intentions and needs and think of myself in all things that I do. It was a great question, but I am gonna pop. Okay. And I hope that I explained this correctly, but I feel like when I hear the word chosen, it almost relinquishes the power to somebody else. Like my value is in whether or not they see me as valuable. And I don't know, does that make sense to you? Am I explaining that correctly? I respect what you said, but it does not make sense to me. But yeah, I mean, definitely see where you're coming from. Yeah, that's just what it means to me. And when I think of somebody choosing me, I think of like, I'm almost saying like, oh, I'm valuable because they see me as valuable. I'm valuable because I know that I'm valuable. So I don't need to be chosen by anyone. And I didn't really like that verbiage. So I love that perspective. Thank you.
And now she's someone that's your type?
I would say, yeah, I do like the outfit. She carries herself very elegantly. So
okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And there goes the additional pop balloons. Because one thing that I've noticed on this show is sometimes some of the women, they come on here, it seems like they want to find a sisterhood more than they want to find love and romance with the opposite sex. I'm glad that the woman in blue that's standing next to Daphne, I'm glad that she didn't jump on the sisterhood bandwagon. If a man says something that's off-putting to another woman, that doesn't have anything to do with you. It really doesn't. You have to stay focused. You don't know why he may be saying certain things to a woman. I'm just talking in general from what I've seen over the show. Um, what he said, that would not have made me pop my balloon. Now, granted, Daphne, this man is probably not her type because he doesn't look like Ron and Jay. Um, so she probably wasn't going to make a connection with him anyway. But I believe that her response was a little defensive. And I think that when you're opening yourself up and you're really trying to find love, you can't just wash your hands of a lot of little things. Make a mental note of it. He's not, you don't have to marry the guy. The woman in the blue, they actually made a connection. Um, and so she was not in the lineup at the end of the show, but I knew that when Daphne passed on Jay, let me put Jay back up on the screen. When she passed on Jay, I knew she was going to be left in the remaining lineup at the end of the show. I knew it. Um, talk more about her response to Burton, the last guy, and how, I choose myself first and all of this. Um, yeah, we all choose ourselves first if we have um a healthy level of self-esteem. However, we do want to be chosen. If you didn't want to be chosen, you would not have on a body conscious dress. You wouldn't have your skin moisturized. I'm sure you smelled nicely. You wouldn't have heels on. You wouldn't have makeup on. So we do want to be chosen. And I really think that she's at a crucial age. Nobody's talking about settling or being picky. Like, you're not getting younger. You're not 21, you're 29. And before you know it, you may be 35 years old and you've already passed up on a good man. This was a good man. I don't see the difference between him and the first one. He probably will look better after you GQ him out. So this was just on my mind when I was watching this episode. I thought, oh, Daphne, oh no, you let a good one slip through your fingers. Let me know your thoughts. All righty. Have a great evening.
Our two ladies. Oh no. Okay. What?